Fighter Gaming presents.
I don't want to set the world on fire.
And you just hear this woman laughing, howling as she cut down a super
Well,
mutant.
obviously, if she's laughing and fucking howling, she's not paying that much attention on the gun. So I'm gonna go and do one of those bunny hop fucking... Those, like a bunny hop into like a roll, and I'm gonna ask to use acrobatics for that. And I'm gonna try to roll down into the second hallway without avoiding getting shot, obviously, or attempting to.
Okay, so roll acrobatics. And also, Graft, you heard the scream of Runt as well.
All right, that's gonna be a 20.
Okay. So?
Not like a dirty 20.
Oh, natural 20?
No, dirty 20.
Oh, a dirty 20. Okay. Let's see. Does she... Nope. So, as you go to do this bunny hop barrel roll bullshit, you jump in her line of sight, and she just starts unloading, and you feel the bullets just whiz past you, and you do a nice little barrel roll, and you are out of her line of sight.
All right, so now I'm assuming this is kind of like a T-shaped type of fucking juncture we're at, sort of.
Where what you just passed was a T-shaped juncture. Yes. However,
okay, so basically, if I were to I'm going down this second hallway. In the middle, there's an opening, and then if I were to go further to what I'm calling the left, that would be the first hallway.
no, it makes basically just an L shape. So the furthest one makes an L shape. It's going off to the left. What you just passed was the T shape.
Okay.
So
So going down this hallway, what does this look like for hallway 2?
okay, so for hallway 2, looks like it's been caved in.
Okay. But like
So-
L-shape, T-shape, what?
It was an L shape, but it's caved in, so there's no way to get past it. So the furthest hallway is blocked off. The only other way to get to her is the one you just passed. But, Graft, what are you doing? Are you downstairs or are you still upstairs?
I mean, I was following behind them,
Okay.
pretty close behind. I kind of looked back towards up the stairs where, you know, were bushes, and I'm having this kind of inner dialogue with myself because I don't know what I should do. I don't know if I have the heart to go tell Bush what happened. And
I was actually going to ask real quick, would Bush have been able to hear it? Even
Bush,
though he's outside?
Bush would not have been able to hear the scream.
Okay.
So Kieran is pushing forward, right?
Yes, you saw Kieran do the acrobatics barrel roll while being shot at. You saw him go down the hall. You see him looking down the furthest hall, but he's not moving down it. Either it's blocked off or something's going on. But before we get back to Kieran, what would you like to do in this moment?
Dude, I don't even know. I don't even know what the most appropriate thing to his character is to do. I guess he would probably keep going. He'd probably do the same thing that Kieran did. Dash past that hall and try not to get hit.
All right, well, roll a acrobatics check. Or are you just trying to run past it, not doing the flippy shit?
If doing the flippy shit will help me, then I will do the
Depends on
flippy
your
shit.
acrobatics
Depends
or
on you,
athletic skill.
because if your athletics is better than your acrobatics, then you know you can run. You can
I'd
try
run.
to run, but if your
That's why I
acrobatics
fucking
is better,
dove.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do acrobatics. So,
okay.
where
So
is it? Oh my god, roll. How the fuck do you roll? Oh, here it is. Okay. 16.
okay, so you do some acrobatic shit, basically doing exactly what Kieran did. You try to go past the opening of this hallway and not get shot. And as you run in front of the opening, you just hear the bullets flying towards you, snapping around you as you catch a glimpse of this woman just unloading. And you do a nice little jump off the wall to the other wall, and you were not hit.
So I just grit my teeth and I just run up. I run up and follow behind Kieran, and I still have my submachine gun drawn.
And so as you go up to Kieran, you see the same sight that Kieran sees. The furthest passageway, the one way down, is caved in. There's no other way around this. And there's only one way to her.
So I do have a Molotov in my bag. I think I'm gonna light that and I'm gonna throw it down the hall.
Okay.
Towards her.
Right. She's about 40 feet away, so.
I don't have the damage on it. I forgot to ask for it before we started, but
Let's see. Let's look. Oh, Molotov. Really just building the suspense here.
right.
What's going on?
Got a outright kill. Got, let's see, got a guy shot. What the hell is it? Motherfucker. We'll say.
And this is why, this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't do what we did and be all gung-ho at low levels.
Yeah, need I remind you, we're level 2, like, and this bitch has a minigun.
Yep. What's fucked is
It would be a good time for Ravi to make an appearance. behind this bitch.
Robbie's
Bro, could you
there
imagine?
in spirit.
I am the guy. I'm the guy we were talking about, like the captive. It's me, and I get free from chains and knock this bitch the fuck out with a cricket bat.
All right, so.
Hey, speaking of which, my dogs are going nuts over here, so I got to step off for a second.
So we're gonna say that a Molotov will
Dogs,
do.
you're fucking more than one now.
We'll say that a Molotov does 5d10
Okay.
burning damage.
I don't remember where I got this. I think maybe Hancock gave it to me, or something. I don't remember.
I think it's I think it's safe to say that you and your infinite wisdom would have possibly made a Molotov from just the shit you've had.
Okay, 5d10 you said?
5d10, but you gotta throw it. That's a 40-foot.
Do I have saltpeter?
That's a 40-foot throw you're trying to make.
So is it a strength check that we're doing?
No, it's a throwing check.
And what's my modifier?
It should be on that sheet. It should be your strength modifier for throwing.
Okay. Fuck. Where? It's the most recent one you sent?
Yes.
Okay. I'm on my phone right now, so I don't really have a way to fill in the PDF or anything. So.
All right. What was your strength on the previous sheet?
My modifier was a +1.
Okay. So for this one, we'll say that we'll give you a +2 for your modifier.
Okay.
So yeah, just roll a d20 +2.
Okay. Oh, whew, 19.
All right, so you.
Yeah, it was like probably the best I could roll given the circumstances, almost.
So you are standing at the corner of this hallway, and are you left dominant or right dominant?
I am right dominant.
Fuck. Give me a fuck it. So you have the Molotov in your hand and you just run in the middle of this hallway. And as you do, you do a spin to kind of get some momentum on this thing, and you just chuck it as hard as you fucking can as you're moving. A shot putting the motherfucker, more discusing it, more throwing it like the discus. And as you do, you go back in cover before she's had a chance to actually shoot at you, and roll damage on that thing.
You said 5d10?
5d10.
If this doesn't work, we're pretty much dead, so let's hope it's a good roll. Come on. Okay, that's a 7.
Am I seeing all this?
That's a 7, an 8, a 6, and a 4, so 18, so 14 plus 8, 25, 35 damage.
All right, so as you flung it and you turn, you kind of stick your back up against the wall so that you're not leaving anything. Your heart's beating hard because Jesus Christ, a lot's happened. You hear you see the bullets hitting the wall as she's attempting to shoot the Molotov that you threw. As she laughs, you hear it shatter, the glass breaking. Kieran, you just see that he threw a Molotov down the hallway. But yeah, your Molotov goes down, shatters, and lights up, and you hear her start screaming. I mean, just screaming. And the gun's still going off as she is shooting down the hallway. You can't really make out what she's saying, but most likely she's cussing you out as the gun goes dry, but you still hear it whirling as you just hear her hit the ground, burning up, burning to death. Because yeah, that's a lot of damage.
All right, well, I'm turning down the hallway, and so she's not manning the gun anymore.
No, her body is just she's laying there as the gun is covered in the flammable fluid as it burns too.
I'm running.
Yeah,
I'm gonna run down. Can I just run down the hallway? I don't have much ammo left in my submachine gun. but I'm gonna run down and just fucking point at her, and I'm just gonna empty what I have left straight into her.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. So you just in a
Just
fit of
screaming
rage.
obscenities the whole time at her.
Yeah, and
So
you just see the meat, the charred meat open up, giving way to, the red meat that hasn't been burned. You're just dumping it into her.
do I need to roll or?
No, she's dead. You're just shooting a corpse.
Okay.
So yeah, no, that's fine.
As he's doing that, can I also tell that she's dead since the gun's kind of just clicking and whirring without any shots going?
I mean, yeah, you could say that she's dead. I mean, she is dead. But you saw
I
Graft.
I know she's dead.
Well, you saw Graft run down there, and you hear him dumping his submachine gun into her. So it would be a safe bet to say that she's dead.
All right, I'm gonna fucking kind of approach the corner, not round it yet, and then yell out, "Right, the fucking last one of you bastards! I know there's another one of you fuckers in there. How about you come out there before we have to fight through there? Because if we run through this bitch, we're for sure killing you. We might have mercy on you if you fucking come out here. But
Please
we gotta
don't,
fucking fight through you. We'll kill your ass."
please don't shoot. You killed Mommy. I'm tied up. I can't come out.
Hey, Graft, you hear this coming from the door that's slightly ajar to your left.
After I just completely emptied what I had left in my gun, I just look between her corpse and Runt's corpse and the door, and probably for the first time in a long time, I have like tears running down my face, just soaking into like my leathery dead skin, and I walk over to the door with my knife drawn. I'm gonna put my gun away because it's empty, pull my knife out, and I'm gonna swing open the door, just ready to swing at whatever's behind it if I need to.
So as you swing this door open, you see a young man, chained to this wall, and he's got what appear to be cuts on his body, bruises. He's completely naked, and he's just kind of there. He's not a raider. He looks to be like a potential prisoner.
Hey, how's it going?
Okay.
Is there a key anywhere to get him loose?
Yeah, you could search, but it'll be, you'll be hard pressed to find it.
Right. Well,
So I'm gonna round the corner and follow this man.
Yeah, so I'm gonna see this guy just chained up, naked, and I'm just gonna make whatever face you imagine I'm making right now. That's the face, pretty much.
Please don't whip me, sir.
Right.
Right.
How do you know where there's a key or something to get you out of whatever this is?
Mommy usually keeps the key. She only lets me out if I'm good. She wouldn't like me talking to you.
Well, I don't think she's really gonna have a say in it anymore.
Hey, I gotta step out, boss. Am I allowed to say where the key is, or do you already?
You could say
a certain location.
Tell us where the key is, please.
All right. You hear a ting ting on the ground. I go, it's right beneath my feet.
Are you?
Oh god.
Or I'm sorry. I'm on a bed. It's underneath my it's underneath my ass.
Did he just shit out the key?
Am I in the room at this point? Did
Yes,
I finally
sir.
follow through?
Yes,
Follow
you.
through.
Yes, sir. Mommy
You-
makes me keep it there.
I think he did fucking shit it out of his arse. I ain't fucking grabbing that thing.
Graft is
First of
going
all,
through the
how
motion.
about we ask him some fucking questions?
Graft is just experienced the most
Mommy keeps
intense
gloves
emotional
over there
whiplash.
in the dresser drawer. Mommy always has gloves.
Oh. I go and search the dresser drawer, I guess, to see if there's the gloves and anything else that might be useful.
As you're doing
leather.
that graft, what did you say? I couldn't hear you.
I said Graft is just dead, slack-jawed, staring at this. He's going through the most like intense emotional whiplash. Like somebody who he was considering, starting to consider a friend, just died right in front of him. He just completely just torched someone alive, and now he's like witnessing this shit, and he's just like he's just in awe, in not in a good way. He's just kind of standing there, like trying to make sense of it.
I haven't been dead for 2 minutes, and I'm gonna be replaced by a fucking leather pony.
He's got an apple in his mouth.
I can see the emotional turmoil going on with Graft, and I look at him and I say, "Please, you're not going to beat me, are you?"
I don't want to touch you.
Oh,
What the fuck?
that's what Mommy said. That's what Mommy always said. That's why she uses the whip and not her hand. That's why she uses the gloves.
So, Kieran, as you're searching this dresser, you find gloves, a notebook, and just some other assortments of sharp objects that may or may not have been used on this man.
I mumbled to myself, I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. Well, first I get fucking pissed on, then I gotta fucking pick up this goddamn shit-covered key. I grabbed the fucking notebook as well, or journal, just because I'm like, oh, this might be fucking useful later on.
Okay, so you have the gloves and the journal.
Alright, I spin around, I'm like, alright, fucking... And you roll over, and I gotta fucking move you too. I'd say to this unknown, as of yet unknown person.
Tied up, so I just wiggle around as much as I can.
He lifts a cheek.
As much out of my side as I can.
He lifts a cheek for you.
Alright, I go and I fucking reach for the key.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh no!
Oh God!
Constipation.
Oh fuck! I lost my. Hold on, I gotta find my D20. I dropped it. Actually, somebody roll for me. That's probably gonna be the quickest.
What do you want to roll?
Just roll a D20.
7.
I got you.
Oh,
Hold on. Who's rolling?
I rolled for it. It was a 7.
Okay, and then that was a what check? Constitution saving?
Yep. Constitution saving.
What would that be considered in this?
Just your Constitution.
There's no Constitution in this.
Endurance. Sorry.
endurance.
+4.
Okay.
It's 12, right?
Yep, it's a 12.
Yeah.
So as you go to
You're gonna end up getting shit and piss on yourself in the same day.
as you go to grab this key,
God damn it.
you pick it up and it just, I mean, it is the nastiest smelling fucking key that you have ever grabbed in your life. And that's a smell.
Fucking
That's a smell that's gonna
Jesus.
stick with you. But you have a key now.
Oh. All right, I'm
Sorry,
gonna
Mommy
look
only
at
lets
him.
me eat gruel if I'm bad. It's the gruel.
I'm gonna look at him while pinching my nose up, and I'm gonna be like,
You
"All
don't
right,
have
you
a nose to
bastard, before
pinch.
No, whatever. The fucking hole that's in my face.
You can't pinch
You
that.
can
That's
see some
bone.
wrinkles. I'm not pinching it, but I'm like scrunching, I guess would be the better word. I'm making a look on my face like, oh, that smells like shit.
He's
And I'll be like, all right, you
scrunching.
fucking bastard. But first things first, before we let you out of here, is there anybody else down here besides your fucking mammy?
There were a bunch of people downstairs, but I heard a commotion. I think you guys might already took care of them.
So there ain't nobody else except for the fucking bitch that was up here.
Up here, just her.
All
Just
right.
Mommy.
Well, how'd you find yourself tied up here on this here bed?
Do you really want to know?
I would quite like to know before we fucking let him go, before he shits all over us. We just lost one of us. And we're gonna grab this fucker and ask no questions? What the fuck was going on here?
Does this look like a situation you want to be in?
I don't know. Depends on the fucking day.
Right.
Well,
He seems to
I'm,
quite like it.
I lost my wife, and I was just out wandering, and I found Mommy, and I told her, I said, I asked her to hold me because I was having a tough day, and I wanted a hug. And she said I didn't deserve one, and she told me to come inside. I mean, what was I supposed to say? No, she told me to come inside, so I listened to her, and we went upstairs, and, just like your friend here, she said she didn't even want to touch me, that I didn't deserve it. And, in some ways, it kind of made me happy for some strange reason. And I was her pet for, a few months.
Right. All right. Well, what the fuck was going on? What else was going on around here? I heard something about I ran into a fucking train. What do you know about that?
Mommy doesn't let me do trains.
Oh my fucking god.
Jesus fucking Christ. Get your mind out of the gutter. I'm talking about a fucking train. Did they come across anything of any value around here? I got a stockpile of fucking weapons, cash, caps, something.
Mommy doesn't really talk to me about those sorts of things.
I grab him by the balls and pull out the fucking shitty knife and put it straight up to his balls like I'm ready to cut it off. I say, what the fuck? I said, what the fuck does she talk to you about?
She tells me I'm bad. She tells me when I'm bad, and I'm pretty much always bad. She feeds me gruel, so sorry about that smell, but unless I'm good, I eat nothing but gruel.
Well, where's the things that she feeds you other than the gruel when you're a good boy? I ask him.
Well, sometimes
Why
she grabs
are
me
you
the way you're
entertaining
grabbing me
this?
now, and she threatens to feed me myself. But
Well, where does she
once in a
keep
while,
the
I
other
get-
fucking food is what I'm asking. Is there a fucking pantry she goes to get you some things when you're a fucking good boy?
So I'm gonna interject here. So
Please,
it's
for the love of God, please.
it's safe to assume, Kieran, that he doesn't get let out much just from what he said, that he's always been a bad boy.
He doesn't see where she goes.
I think
He
this
only-
should continue.
He only gets to see when she leaves the room. That's it. He doesn't see where she goes. And he's basically been a prisoner here. So the line of questioning is you feel like you're going to get nowhere fast. However, you realize that you have a journal in your pocket that may contain more useful information. Almost as if the DM, almost as if the DM knew that this may happen.
I'm gonna let go of his balls, turn around, and fucking just scream out, kind of in anger because, like, just in frustration of fucking losing somebody. That started to kind of grow close as we were kind of adventuring together, and be like, "Fucking useless arsehole, this fucking bastard! We gotta trade this cunt for one of the fucking good ones." And I kind of make my way over to the fucking, kind of just out of the room, storming, and kind of fucking, if there's a trash can in the room, I kick it over.
Did you
and then
ever
fucking
unlock
walk
him?
out. Fuck no, I didn't. We got questions for this cocksucker, but I'll drop the key on the floor for fucking story purposes, say, and look
Okay.
over at Graft and be like, "You'll fucking deal with this cunt."
I look at Graft and I say, "Hey, I'm a really good cook and I'm great at household chores."
Let's just go before I change my mind. Did he get him? Did he get unlocked? Yeah, he didn't get unlocked yet, right?
No, he's still
No, the
he's
key's
still
on the
chained
floor.
up. Yeah, the key's on the floor.
Oh, I told you deal with him, because fuck this bullshit.
Said there's clothes in the dresser.
Yeah, we'll say that Kieran dropped the gloves.
I just grimace and I don't even want to look at the guy. I'm just trying to get this
I
over.
thought there was a 50-pack of nitro gloves.
I just put on the gloves and I just
Leather gloves.
yeah, and I just grab the key and I unlock whatever it is that's locked.
So you
And-
unlock his shackles, and
Yeah.
you are now not chained to the wall anymore.
Oh, thank you. Let me grab some clothes. I feel so embarrassed.
Yeah,
Being
please
naked.
grab some clothes.
And
Sure, it wasn't the best experience for you either.
you put on
Yeah,
your
I know you said you didn't want to touch me at all.
you go over to the dresser and grab out your belongings where you knew where she put where Pixie had put them, and you put on your gear and your stuff. However, you don't know where your weapon is.
So those two weapons in my character sheet, I don't have them?
Not yet. They're somewhere down here, but you're gonna have to find them.
Where's Pixie's corpse?
Okay.
Right outside the door. You'd have passed right past it.
Cooked to perfection.
Yeah, it's cooked to perfection.
He's a pixie patty.
So I look
Does
around
that
the
mean
room
it's
and
edible?
I'm just trying to figure out if there's a spot where she would have most likely put my weapons.
Yeah, most likely she wouldn't have kept them in the room with you, because you'd have seen her take your stuff and leave. She left your clothes in the room because obviously your clothes are very interesting. They're almost militaristic in style. But yeah, aside from that, she wouldn't have kept your weapons in, at least in the same room as you.
Okay, well, I start walking around the building looking for, a weapons cache or somewhere where they would keep them.
All right, so as you leave the room that you were in, you see Kieran kind of just standing over the charred corpse of Pixie, the woman that kept and tortured you for those months. And as you're kind of looking around, you see that there's a.
Can I hold on one sec? Before I keep looking around, I bow my head. I say a quick little prayer, and I kiss my hand, and I put my hand on her forehead, and I say, "Bye, mommy."
I look over at him, just pissed because we still lost someone. It's very raw. And I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing? Blessing this fucking whore. Fucking killed my friend, she fucking did.
She took care of me for 3 months.
Took care of you. She fucking chained you up." And I kind of raise a hand, sort of backhand to him. Like I'm going to pimp slap the fuck out of him.
Hey, Hey, look, all right. I'm not gonna sit here and take this abuse from you. We had an emotional connection. It doesn't just disappear because you killed her.
Oh, you fucking... I don't quite fucking like you, and I want you to fucking know that. Just because you're coming along for now doesn't mean I gotta fucking accept you in this goddamn group we have.
I go back to looking around for where I might see some weapons cache.
You see a door in this hallway, I guess you could say foyer area. You see a door. Looks like it's just a janitorial closet. That's about it.
Okay, I open the closet.
You open up the closet and you see just crates of what appears to be food, supplies. You found your weapons. You found your rifle, your laser rifle, and your handgun. I think the other one was, correct?
Yeah, laser rifle and a 10mm pistol.
Yeah, you find both of those. And yeah, just there's.
I yell out to the guys. I say, hey, this might be that train load you might have been talking about.
But you do hear, he hasn't even said his name, but you do hear the prisoner basically say, hey, is this the train thing you guys were talking about?
I'll make my way over towards them. Let's see what the fuck's over there.
Looks like they got some supplies, some food, and all types of other stuff. What else is in there, by the way? What am I seeing here?
You're seeing just crates of what appear to be food. You're seeing possible supplies like clothing, just really stuff that doesn't make sense for a raider to grab, but they grabbed it. And that's what you're seeing, Kieran, is you're seeing what appears to be crates of supplies as well.
Right, I'm gonna call out.
You want me to help you carry some of this stuff back to wherever you cook the food?
I'm gonna scoff a little bit, and I'm like, I suppose you can make yourself fucking useful. Make up for the one that took fucking care of you, I guess. I kind of yell out to Graft, and I'm like, looks like we found what this prisoner here found what she was talking about. Or the others were talking about they ran into a train. Seems like they've got some supplies here, might help out with the others.
Does this man sleep?
Maybe.
Come on, I'll go wake him up.
This man's asleep.
God damn.
He's taking a
make one joke about
What's the on phone?
I know. He said we're still on call. I know.
My bad. I'm on fucking pain pills right now, so I'm
Yeah.
like fucking loopy.
So, I mean, do we want to call it so you guys can get some sleep?
I mean, it's up to you guys. I can soldier through for maybe another 20-30 minutes, but
I said we probably clear out whatever this is. We'd probably be all right. Yeah.
okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to, we can. I mean, I can give it a quick wrap up.
Because it ain't just me. So
y'all
I want to make sure we're getting everybody in.
Y'all still need to tell Bush.
Yeah. I guess we should carry Runt out, yeah?
Well, yeah.
I've actually
fucking leave him
I was
here.
actually thinking about that the whole time. We're just waiting to make an appearance.
Yeah. I guess we'll drag him out, because we can't really carry him. We're not strong enough.
Nah, that fucker's heavy as shit.
Yeah.
We might even have to go get fucking Bush.
Okay.
So, Kieran, as you're As you're letting Graf know that there's some supplies that may, aid in the assistance of at least Diamond City, Graf, you go to check it out and you realize fairly quickly that these aren't just going to help. These are the supplies that went missing, that were stolen from the train yard. And there is one box, I'm sure you guys have had a second to kind of pull it out and fish through. There's one box on there that states to good neighbor.
I would probably stow that away.
These are big crates. There's no way to. These are crates that
Gotcha.
Yeah. You can't just put them in your pocket.
And what was the fucking deal again? Was it like we could bring all the shit to Good Neighbor or bring the stuff?
We could let them know.
City?
You could let them know where it is.
Yeah, you can let them know where it's at. The deal is that I think Hancock had just wanted to know where the supplies were and what happened to them, who took them. Mayor McDonough,
got a very similar name to mine.
Not much. Not much was known about the supplies, as far as Diamond City goes. So. Plus, you guys have to go back to Diamond City to pick up Ravi.
We always check through them to see what the fuck the pickings are.
Yeah, sure. You want to open up
off the top?
You want to open up the weapons, the clothing, or the food?
Let's open up the.
Oh my god, food! We're all hungry.
Oh yeah, food.
So you crack the lid open on the food one, and you see that there's quite a few containers, gallon containers of Brahmin milk. There is possibly hundreds of cans of cram. Same with the deviled eggs, Instamash. I mean, these things are just full of food, and that's just one crate of food. There's 2 crates in total.
Is this crate labeled for Good Neighbor or Diamond City?
We could say that Graft pulled the Good Neighbor one aside.
Yeah.
Okay, so we opened the Diamond City one.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna just take some shit off the top of that because fuck them.
Yeah, same. I'm just a good week or two's worth of food, probably each. It probably wouldn't even make a dent in the crate, really.
It wouldn't make a dent. It would be noticeable if somebody opened it up because crate's not as full.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, we took it from Raiders, so they've probably been digging into it anyway.
Exactly, and there's no saying that this would still be sealed off.
Yeah,
very true. So you guys basically take a week's worth of food?
Week or two, yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, I'd say.
Fit in my pack that won't spoil, I'd say.
Okay, so you guys take, we'll say a week and a half, split the baby on that one. Week and a half supply of rations. You could put that in your, notes.
Dude, I'm running out of inventory.
I grab a week and a half rations too.
Yeah, put that in your notes.
Yep.
Okay.
From the top of the stairwell, you'll hear me call out. I kind of just want to make this ending. You'll hear Bush Hider call out.
Too quiet down there. You guys dead or died?
One of us. I call back, and probably like the most despaired voice that you guys have heard from Graf, because he realizes that we have to tell, Bush that essentially his brethren is dead.
Dead.
You'll hear me, my loud, heavy steps just pounding down. My heavy steps pounding down the stairs. running to try and find you guys. And
I'm
oh,
just gonna go over to Runt's body and just kind of kneel down by it and just wait for you to come around the corner.
Bush, you
Was supposed to be joke, not serious.
Bush, you as you go down the stairs, you turn the corner and you see Runt's lifeless body just laying there, not moving. The pool of blood that is there is beginning to dry at the edges. And you see Runt just laying there motionless, and Graft kind of kneeling next to him.
I'm sorry, Bush.
Was gonna happen one day, just not wanted it yet.
They had a real big gun and he didn't make it.
Bush will stare at Runt's corpse, just kind of looking him up and down, since it'll likely be it will be one of the last times he sees him. Remembering him as a good friend, and finally his eyes landing on Runt's tool bag and his wrench.
Can't leave memories behind. Not with friend like this.
And I'll grab his tool bag and his wrench and try and fit his wrench into the tool bag and wear it over my shoulders.
The wrench is too big to fit in the tool bag. It's one of those.
It's a giant wrench.
Yeah, it's a big one.
It's one of those giant fucking wrenches.
Yeah.
Never mind then. I'll just hold it in my hand.
Okay, so you take the giant pipe wrench in one hand and his tool bag in the other, and add those to your inventory.
And yeah, I should be able to carry a shield, right?
It's cut in half from the bullets.
It's
Yeah, the
it's
shield
destroyed.
shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then never mind.
Yeah, that's
He
what
was,
a natural 20 does.
He's a good man.
Sad.
He died so that it gave us a chance to live.
Carnivaro,
Where's
your
body
character.
of one who killed him?
I'm just gonna point to the charred body of Pixie, or that was her name.
Yeah, Pixie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bush will stand up, stumbling a little bit because of the surge of emotions, and walk over to the charred body. He'll then grab the body and proceed to just throw it at the wall.
Yeah.
In anger.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck
So
that
you
corpse. Not literally.
So roll a strength check. Carnivaro, your character is seeing a super mutant in here, and you, of course, not very fond of super mutants.
Is that the fucking 3 or is that the 9? That's the 9. That's 19.
Okay, so you grab this woman's body and just sling her at the wall as hard as you can. And what blood that is in her body just squirts out of I guess you could say the bloody pulp that was her head and neck, as part of her is stuck to the wall, and she just slides down.
I just put my head in my hands, and I say, I had an emotion. We had an emotional connection.
Would I be able to hear you say that?
Yeah, he's right there.
I would assume, yeah.
It's pretty quiet, but I don't know.
Hey, we could
Your emotions don't rival the rage of a mutant.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
Your emotions don't rival the rage of a mutant.
Yeah, not much rivals the rage of a mutant. The intelligence, now that's a whole nother story.
Would her gun still be in one piece? I'm mostly curious because
we could say that it is mostly in one piece. However, it is badly damaged due to the fire. Any non-metal gears or any non-metal pieces are just beyond repair.
Yeah. But there's probably still some good caps to be made in it.
that's it. Bushhider will grab the gun and key it. Brain fart. Bushhider will grab the gun and just kind of carry it with two hands since the minigun. Oh wait, hang on. I don't have two hands.
Do you want me to hold that? And I point to the wrench.
Keep safe. If Bushhider think you steal, will hunt you to ends of earth.
I'll keep it safe. Don't worry.
So I'll hand the wrench off to him and then pick up the minigun.
Okay. You pick up the minigun. It's fairly heavy, not too heavy for a super mutant, however. But the button that you'd push to get the gun to spool up is heavily damaged. There's no way that it's gonna work, but as salvage, could make some caps off of it.
And with that, Bush will start heading back towards the exit of the bunker.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my knife out and next to Runt's body, just on the wall next to it, I'm just gonna carve his name and the approximate date that it is today, and I'm just gonna say gone but not forgotten, and I'm gonna say family man, strong family man, good friend, strong fighter.
All right.
Just carved above his body on the wall.
All right, and as you do that, Kieran, what are you doing?
So we're not taking his body out?
I don't think we can. We don't really have the means.
All right. I'm just gonna leave a fucking. I'm gonna carve his, fucking
carve a cross
above. Basically, carve a fucking cross, but a Catholic cross.
Mm.
And then also say, beloved friend or some shit above his body. And then also gonna steal. Are those crates still down there, or did we move those too?
No,
the crates.
We haven't. We haven't known where they are. We took some food. But
okay, well, I'm breaking open the weapons crate as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break that open and search it after I mark down what I said above Runt's body.
By the way, Bush, since you took Runt's tool bag, you now have a 10mm pistol and 5 10mm rounds.
Oh, okay. Sweet. And you said how many rounds? 5?
5.
Couldn't even let the man's body get cold before you looted him, you fucking loot goblin.
No,
Well,
it's
I had something in mind. I had something in mind.
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
No,
as a prepper, it's exactly what Runt would have wanted.
Oh, I'm sure that's why I didn't say shit at the time.
Yeah.
But
this is serious. You don't make jokes like that.
So you crack open the weapons case or the weapons crate, and you just see
how many pipe bombs do I find?
0. You see that it is just full. There's about 10 millimeter. There's 10 combat rifles. They're all looking the same. It's all to Diamond City. No ammunition.
How about ammunition?
No ammunition.
Fuck me. I'm gonna take a combat rifle, leave the hunting rifle.
So you can just swap them out.
That way it looks like they. Yeah, that way it looks like they fucking the Raiders swapped it fuck out.
Okay.
The old switcheroo.
All right. So you got yourself a combat rifle with no ammunition.
Okay. What's the attack damage on that?
The attack damage on it is 0 because there's no ammunition. But I can get with you after.
Well,
I know. I'm fucking with you.
All right. Well, what the fuck is this bullshit thing?
Come on, man. We just had a player death. Let's kind of liven the tone a little bit. Jeez.
Yeah.
All right. Calm down. I'm trying to steal as much as we can while we're doing this here.
Yeah, I could tell. So, I'll get with you after and tell you that because I don't want to open it up. But,
okay.
Yeah, so you guys take what you wanted, and unfortunately you can't carry the crates. They're too big.
What's in the clothing crate?
Just clothes, warm clothes.
So no armor?
No armor, no. It's just warm clothing for the winter that's fast approaching.
Okay, all right.
And yeah, you guys want to stick in there or take your leave, because you can always tell either Diamond City or Good Neighbor about the supplies, so they come pick them up.
Yeah.
I'd say we fucking tell Good Neighbor. Those bastards in Diamond City. I don't quite like them too much. Although they do have our friend Ravi sitting back there in our hospital.
Let's go to Good Neighbor first. I think Graf says let's go to Good Neighbor first if you guys are okay with it. I think I need to talk to Hancock a little bit when we get there.
I'm fine with that.
As you guys are conversing about this, you'll see Bush come back around the corner, not carrying the minigun anymore.
Oh.
Let's go in the lolly voice.
No.
You're on the
technical difficulties.
Bush hider, no.
Yeah, you want to get one. You want to get one, don't you?
Bush hider make proper
yeah.
friend.
What'd you say?
And
a proper burial for your friend, so what you said?
Yeah, along those lines.
Okay.
I suppose we could always set him on fire, but feel like that should be done at a lake.
And I'll proceed to try and pick up his massive heaving body.
All right, make a strength
check. To be
check.
fair, you are even bigger than Runt is, so.
Yeah, so as far as I know, Runt was bigger than me.
As far as I know, Runt was Runt was bigger.
That's right.
Oh,
I got that backwards. Whoops. Flip it, reverse it.
Oh, not that. Flip it and reverse it. Oh, sorry.
I rolled an 18.
All right, so you heave Runt's body up in your arms, kind of just like cradling him, and yeah, you can move with him now.
And I'll start carefully making my way out of the bunker, trying to not hit his head or his legs on the doorways if possible, which it's not really. We're fucking huge.
Well, you managed to not. You managed to not hit his head or hit his legs. You've taken extra care to make sure that your friend's body has been treated with the utmost care and respect.
And I'll carry him over to the boxcar that we stayed the night in, not into it, because I feel like that could cause problems for me. And I'll just bury him next to it.
Okay. So you dig into the ground and you know, after some time has passed, you finally have a deep enough hole to cover Runt's body, and you carefully and with the utmost respect place him in the hole with his makeshift bandage still around your head. You begin burying him.
Would you say there are any plants that look like flowers nearby?
I would say for this moment, we'll say that there's one singular flower that was growing out from under the train car that you were all staying in.
The bushhider will grab that and just kind of, more or less, just kind of shove it in the dirt, trying to make sure the bloom is still above the dirt.
Yeah.
And with that, he'll leave Runt to his very dirty bed.
Okay. So you guys are heading to Good Neighbor first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys taking any supplies to Diamond City?
Not right now.
No, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna give a wrap up. But if you
I mean,
unless,
we'll let him know his bargaining. I would think his bargaining chips for Ravi.
Okay, so
Well,
let me take this.
I'll like try and leverage that.
Okay, hang on. Let me take this a step back. We'll go to Good Neighbor.
That's all right.
We'll go to Good Neighbor, because I think Max had something he wanted to do with Hancock, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I mean we can do that next time. It's
No. Well, I was wrapping up this area.
Oh,
but that's what that. But we're gonna go to Good Neighbor. You guys make the day's journey. You guys don't really say much to each other. The death of Runt has hit you all very hard. Carnivaro, your character's just kind of following behind. You know, no one's really saying anything to you, but you guys make it to Good Neighbor without any issue, any conflict. You guys walk through the doors and you see it's just a regular day for everyone there. You see some of the neighborhood watch just kind of look at you and give you a nod graft. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm just going straight into the old state capitol building, straight to Hancock's office.
All right, so you go into Hancock's office and you see him there. He's just sitting there, just having a smoke, relaxing. He looks at you from the couch. Ah, hey, Graft, I didn't expect you back so soon.
Yeah, well, we found your crate.
Oh, you found the supplies, huh? It's awesome, good. Glad to hear it. I see that you came here in one piece. At least I think. You good?
I can't say the same for all of our crew. We found the supplies, but if you ask me, I don't think it's worth what we had to lose.
Who'd you lose?
And I walk over and I sit down on the, across from him, and I explain, Runt died fighting against the raiders that had taken the supplies. They had a fucking Tommy gun, a minigun. And it just, he didn't make it.
I'm sorry to hear about your friend. Losing somebody, especially in this hellscape, still hurts. No matter how much death you've seen, when someone ends up getting close to you, it always hurts.
I always thought when I did, finally go outside of these walls and do all the, fighting and everything, that it wouldn't get to me. But
yeah, you're not the emotionless monster people say you are, or you want to think you are.
It's funny, it's probably the longest it's been that I've gone without being high. And yet all I want to do is just sit in a jet pit and fucking forget about today.
Yeah, most sobering thing ever is losing a friend. And then it just makes you want to just swan dive into that pit of despair and jet. Psycho and all that fun stuff. But you see him just kind of toss you a hit a jet. Now you have a hit a jet. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll hit it, only because he's the one that offered it to me.
You go to take a hit, it's fucking empty.
You asshole.
Yeah, I'm an asshole, but you really need to ease up off this shit.
Yeah.
So, aside from friend dying, you found our supplies.
Yeah, it's in a bunker just probably about 300 or 400 paces away from the rail yard.
Good to know. I'll let the neighborhood watch now. What can you tell me about these people that you were?
Well, they're dead now.
No, that you were saddled up with. Obviously, the raiders are dead. I wouldn't expect any of them to be left living, let alone after they killed one of your friends.
And yeah, they pissed on another one, but that's a story for another time.
Oh God, which one?
The mix.
Oh God. Well, normally I'd say it's better to be pissed off than pissed on, but I mean, in his case, sounds like he got pissed off because he was pissed on.
Yeah.
Just to make sure the story is correct, one of them pissed on me quite a few times as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are still outside. You guys are doing whatever you guys are doing. Graft and Hancock are having this story, having this talk.
Okay.
Well, I think that you were right saying, that I should go with them, and it would open my eyes up to a lot of things. And even though the situation isn't exactly, ideal, I guess I just kind of came to say, thank you for trusting me enough to to send me out, you know, outside the walls. And I think that going forward, I think I'm just going to have a lot more of an appreciation for any day that I wake up still breathing. So,
Yeah, very true. Any day above ground's a good one. So, you gonna stick with these folks, or are you done?
I think I'm going to stay with them. I think there's more out there for us to do.
Well, as long as you're out there, just know that you can always come back. You're always welcome and good neighbor.
Yeah.
He stands up and sticks his hand out at you to shake your hand like a man. Something he's never done to you before.
I do my best to give a nice firm handshake back.
He just he doesn't say anything, just shakes your hand and flops back on the couch and goes back to doing what he was doing, just kind of fucking around, not watching you leave or anything.
Yeah. So I make my way outside and I look to the group and I say, all right, nothing to it but to do it, right? Let's go. We have to go get our other friend, don't we?
Can't forget friend Robbie. Could never forget friend Robbie.
Right.
So you guys...
I guess we have our bargaining chip, so...
So you guys are going to Diamond City now?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'd like to clarify that I am not.
Oh, you're not going to Diamond City?
Behind. Fuck no, these cunts want to kill me.
Okay.
Why am I going back there?
Okay, no.
I'm gonna let them be my bargaining piece. I'll stay here in good neighbor fucking around.
Okay. So, you guys...
Morning.
Without Kieran, you guys are traveling to Diamond City. That's you, Graft, and Bush, followed behind the prisoner that you guys have not had a chance to get to know, or even ask his name. But you guys are just kind of walking towards Diamond City. And a few hours, or no, about, I want to say about 45 minutes, you guys get to Diamond City, the outskirts. And you see a few guards standing around. One of them looks at you, recognizes Bush. You're not welcome here, bud.
And I just say, well, you'll welcome him if you want your fucking supplies. The ones that got commandeered by a band of raiders.
Wait, what? Our supplies got commandeered by a band of raiders?
Yep, and we know where it is, so if you want your shit, you should let this guy in. We have a friend in there.
Need to speak to Mayor Dunham.
All right. Well, he starts walking ahead of you guys as you guys are following him. You see some what appears to be evidence of a fight that occurred recently. You guys are just walking past. You see the burn marks of bullets. You see the stains of blood. And you guys walk through the large metal door into the baseball stadium. And you walk to the lift. You'd lift it up. You guys are seeing everything going on. See people just living their lives, completely oblivious to the fact that one of your own has fallen. And you guys get to the mayor's office at the top of the lift.
Yeah, you already said at the office.
Yeah.
Mayor McDunham, we found train supplies.
You found trains?
Supply.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that. You found our supplies. Good on you. Who had them?
A group of raiders that isn't around to cause you any more trouble.
I don't recognize you, but I'm assuming you're with the big green ones.
Well, it's just one now.
Oh. Well, you know, it happens. It's unfortunate, but it's, you know, not to sound heartless or anything, but one less super mutant if you ask me. But, we're glad that you found our supplies. The people of Diamond City will be very happy. Also...
Well, we have some, I don't want to say demands, but I think there's a compromise that needs to be made, considering we lost one of our own and nearly all almost died trying to get this.
He kind of looks behind you and sees this person just following you, tactical gear, carrying a laser rifle. Yes, can I help you? Who are you?
Laser gun man with me.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that you spoke for him. Young sir, who are you? Carnivoro, I'm talking to you.
Is he even here? Is this shit being wacky?
Oh, there he is.
My apologies. Hummy Cands, nice to meet you. Sorry, I was kind of spacing out thinking about my ex-wife.
Oh, very unique name, but nice to meet you. How can I help you today?
Well, you know, I wouldn't mind a warm bed to sleep in with my clothes on without being tied up. And, you know, aside from that, I want what these guys want. We want our friend.
Oh, and who's your guys' friend?
I look back to Grass.
Ravi. Right?
Oh, yes, that guy. That's your demands?
Well, one more. The Irishman that was here a little bit ago, I know he maybe caused a little bit of trouble. He's genuinely sorry for what happened, and if he can come back, you know, if he'll be welcome back in the city again, you have it on good authority and good faith via the supply that we got back for you that he won't cause another ruckus like that.
Interesting demands, but yeah, sure. He could be welcome. He's going to be watched very closely. We weren't holding your friend Ravi prisoner or anything. He could come and go as he pleases. But yes, your Irish friend that has a knack, we'll say, for blowing things up, he's going to be watched. and most
If it makes
likely,
you feel better, he almost. If it makes you feel better, he almost blew himself up yesterday, or earlier today, rather.
it doesn't make me feel better, but as long as he keeps his nose clean and adheres to the rules and doesn't blow anything up, he can be welcome here. He won't be welcome in the dugout.
He also got pissed on by one of the raiders before we killed them.
That still doesn't make up for the explosive device that he used, but pretty funny.
And I was pissed on every day.
That's interesting knowledge that I didn't know I needed. Thank you.
Yeah, we're still kind of figuring out the group chemistry. It's been interesting.
Right. Well, figure it out at the Dugout Inn. That's where Ravi's going to be.
All right. Thank you. And if you want if you want to know where all the all the cargo is, and I'm just basically gonna roughly tell him where it is and draw like a map if he needs.
Okay. I'll have the guards go grab it. But I'm a very busy man.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll leave you to it now.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm gonna leave.
Okay, so you guys leave. I'm guessing you guys are going to the Dugout Inn?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you guys go to the Dugout Inn, and you guys are getting looked at, because you're fucking different. And as you guys walk into the Dugout Inn, you see that there's still some damage. It's being repaired, but it's not as bad as it sounded, because it sounded pretty fucking bad. And you see people just sitting at the bar drinking. You hear a very strange accent down at the end of the bar talking to the robot about the differences between baseball and cricket.
Now listen, you bucket of boats. How many times do I have to explain? Baseball, you have bat. It is cylindrical. And you take it, you swing small ball, and it goes far, and then you run across base. Cricket, it is wide bat, like paddle. You hit ball, and then you run back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and this is how you score. Do you understand now?
I understand that you haven't paid your tab.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, I am telling you, for Mahatma Gandhi, this motherfucker here. Okay, listen.
Yes, hello. Come in, please sit at the bar.
Looking for friend Ravi. Heard bats and cricket.
My friends.
This man's peeking.
You're peeking like a motherfucker.
Huh? You could barely even hear you. Your mic was peaking so hard.
Oh, my bad, bro. What was the last thing you heard?
Friends.
Okay, good. That's all I
told you life was gonna be this way.
Oh, sorry. And then I'll like run, hobble over to them, because I guess it's like only a few days out, right?
Yeah. It's only been a couple days.
Yeah, so I guess I'm like awake, but I'm still I'm fucked up.
Not as fucked up
So I'm like-
because the amount of chems that were pumped into your body. You know, you got
what kind of mobility I got there?
you got some good mobility. You got some good mobility, but you sure do have one hell of a hangover.
Okay. So I'm gonna like casually jog over to them. In excitement. Just like face gleaming. And I run over to Bush and I just grab that motherfucker, like give him a big old hug. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, I guess I'll greet them. I'll go, oh my God, my friends. Oh, I am so glad to see you. It has been one hell of a fucking time over here, I'm telling you. I am lucky to be alive. No thanks to that goofy Irish bastard. But all is forgiven. All is forgiven. We hold no grudges. But, this fucking robot, he keeps asking me to pay a tab, and I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. But I am so happy to see you all. Where's Runt? Where's Runt?
We had problem and he's not here anymore.
What? I do not understand. What do you mean not here anymore? Wait, is he coming? Is he coming?
Sorry, friend Ravi. Runt won't be joining.
Oh. Okay. He's no longer here with us, is he?
As he says that, I pull out Runt's wrench and kind of present it to him. Because I'm assuming at some point in the journey, I would have
At some
it would have
point
been
I get
handed back to me.
Yeah.
Okay, and as he puts it in as he puts the wrench like in my arms, because it's massive compared to me, I would assume.
It's very big, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a very, very big wrench.
I kind of like stumble back a little bit just because I'm still a little unsteady, I guess. And I'm in shock. And I don't say anything. But you start to see like a tear come down out of my right eye as I look at the wrench. And I look back at the group. And I keep doing like double takes. And you could see this like solemnness hit me. And I just go, who did this? And like there's like you could like hear like an anger in my voice boil up, like a side that you haven't seen, I guess. And so I'm like, who did this? And talking to Bush.
Rockface and Draft took care of problem.
Okay. Good. And I hope they burn.
I just realized I know that you don't know who I am, Ravi,
Yeah,
but your
who
friends have your friends told me a lot about you and that you're a good man, and but I'm new to the group, I guess. They met me in Good Neighbor. I'm Graft.
Well, it is very nice to meet you, Graft. Of course. I wish it was under better circumstances, but if this group has taken you in as one of their own, then you too will be one of my brothers. And I thank you for all that you have done to avenge my friend Runt. But thank you. Now, where's that goofy bastard? Kieran.
He's in Good Neighbor waiting for us to get back, I assume. Part of us finding we found the cargo shipment that got stolen by raiders that was supposed to come here. And that's where he found this guy. And I point to Hummy Cands.
He went close
Hummy
it.
Cands. Pleased to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you as well.
And
Where did we get him? Like
he was.
You know, I had some trouble with my my girlfriend. She was kind of being mean to me, and these guys kind of came and rescued me.
It's a long story.
Well, I expect to get a little bit more details on the way to Good Neighbor. But let's settle whatever tab we have in this city and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I feel like we may have stayed our welcome.
I think so, but there's better company in Good Neighbor anyway.
Great. Well, does anybody have anything I could pay this fucking robot with?
I have some caps. How much? How much is it?
It's 10 caps.
How about we do 5, you bloody robotic bastard?
No. I don't want to hear it.
I have 10 caps. Let's just. Here you go.
And
I give 10 caps to the robot.
And he handedly just swipes them down onto the floor so that they could be picked up later. You know, behind the counter, I should say. All right. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Okay. You too.
And with that, you guys make your way back to Good Neighbor. And yeah, that's where we're going to call it.